Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers knockoff review. I say knockoff, it's kind of a knockoff. Well, it is, it's a knockoff of a third-party company. In today's video we're taking a look at the MH-01 Hurricane. This is the fleet commander from the remains of a battle damaged. Hurricane instantly became loyal, second in command. Yep. And we've got some Dreamwave art on the side there. We've got a picture of our toy. We've got him in his bot mode there. We've got some information on Fleet Commander on the back there, and then we've got him Warrior. Got him in the Samurai model, holding a weapon, and then we've got the different expressions that come with him. Faces can be replaceable, so have him on the side again. This is of course knocked off from the Fans Toys. I believe it was the 29T version of Quietus. It is of course a masterpiece style version of Cyclonus. Without further ado, let's crack him open. And here we have him out of his plastic prison. He looks absolutely sublime. Now, I didn't own the original Fans Toys version, and I missed out on pre-orders when the T version went up. I know they are now reissuing stuff, probably because of these bootlegs that are servicing, but this feels very professional in hand. I do have most of the Fans Toys products. It does feel pretty much identical. I believe there are some differences. There's a couple of threads up on TFW, I believe, where people are kind of highlighting what's the same, what's different. I believe the hands are different on this, and somebody said that the face sculpts aren't quite as sharp, I guess, but they do seem very sharp in hand, but we'll cover that when we take a closer look. But colour-wise, he is absolutely sublime. I love the off-white pink that they've gone for, again, keeping it to that toon style. He does come with a plethora of accessories, so we can get him into that IDW samurai style as well. Really good looking piece and extremely affordable. Really is very cheap. I've actually got two of these. I ordered one from Sir Toys and I got one from TF Direct. I've got the Thomas coming as well. Apparently the Thomas is made by a different manufacturer. I believe these kind of originated from BB7, aka Yes Model. I think they've come from that sort of factory, the same ones that did the KO version of Tarn. But don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but I believe that's where these have come from. But this looks and feels like a Fans Toys figure through and through. It's exceptionally well done. My chest has come slightly unpegged there, but I'll tackle that when we come to him. But yeah, gorgeous looking piece. Now, like most purple figures, I will have to kind of tweak this in post because the purple doesn't really want to come up as well on camera as what we have him. It's always a slightly different shade. White balance is correct though. I've set the white balance as it should be, but still looking a little bit darker and less purple, I guess, on the camera. I've got an insignia that I've popped on his chest there. I love that kind of metallic reflection that we've got going on here. As far as errors or flaws go, I can't quite tab in this section on the back of the arm. I mean, it does tab in sort of, it doesn't quite push in on here. It holds into place. This side's perfect. Everything moves as it should. Really nice die cast joints. Very sturdy, stable figure. Got some styrofoam on his arms there. Yeah, let me know if these hands are different to the Fans Toys one. I've got a little bit of a, looks to be kind of a sprue mark there on the top of those wrist sections. Really nice. Accessories, we get his target master. He is a good chunky bot, isn't he? Nice face sculpt there as well. Pretty much what you would expect from a Fans Toys target master. I mean, comparing him alongside the new generation Select version, there's no comparison at all, is there? We get the thigh guards, which can be brought in. This is when we do the samurai conversion for Cyclonus. I'll show you them side by side at the end of the video. We get his blaster as well as a larger weapon. Again, really nice colors on these. We get a short and a long blade. Again, tying in to this IDW ethos. We've got the IDW single horned head. That should give you an idea of the crispness of those faces. Again, the horns are articulated. This one's the one that's broken off. And then we do get a baggie filled with other faces, which we can switch out. I actually really like the standard head that it comes with, but we get a shouty man face. We get the eyes, which can come in like so. Another set of eyes, and again that's the kind of shouty man, but this time with the squared chin strap. We get a kind of stern, squareless face, and then we get the two horns that are not broken. To switch these out, it requires you just to unscrew the head, so the panel comes away from where the face is, and there's a screw in there. Unscrew that, that separates and allows us to bring in the alternative horns. Same can be said with that helmet if you want to do the same with that, but obviously this is kind of that IDW style, very kind of samurai-esque. Quick comparison there with the X-Transports version. This is their version 1. This is before all of their extra tweaks that they've just done. Again, very different size. The Fans Toys is much more kind of slender. I like to see them as kind of like the movie version of Cyclonus in Fans Toys, and kind of the show version of Cyclonus in the X-Transports version, or maybe even Cyclonus's Armada. And again, scale-wise and looks-wise, I mean, most of you would have seen this from the official version, but here we are, along with the X-Transport Scourge. We get Fans Toys 6-Shot and Fans Toys Galvatron. And yes, I do have Velcro on my Scourge. That's because I have him Velcroed up against the wall, sweeping down onto his prey. So that's why there's some Velcro strips on him. But yeah, I mean, these all look sensational. What addition an alternative head sculpt and a couple of thigh pads can make to a figure. Looks like a completely different character. Obviously look like it's based on the same person, but very different take. Do we have an MP scale tailgate? Yeah, I don't know. I should really look into it, because that's actually a really gorgeous look for Cyclonus. I actually love how good that looks. And in case this is your first time transforming these up, I will talk you through everything. Let's have a look. Let's rotate those legs. So those are gonna close up together. There we go. This is gonna come up and go over this comes down. This is going to rotate. These are going to come up, and these will square off so that they line up with the back ends of those cannons, like so. That's down, that's there, that squares off nicely. Nice. Arms fold back and arms fold back. This comes up and that's going to rotate up, and next to the top there, so rotate up, come up, and that's going to come up and over like that. There we go. There, that's better. One target master. Splendid. I mean, he does look sensational with his target master. Something about the sculpt on this guy is sublime. Anyway, enough gushing over a KO. I mean, it's just crazy though, isn't it, that I've managed to get 2 of these for less than I would have paid for a normal Fans Toys version. But anyway, I am digressing. He does, of course, transform. We start off by compressing those ears on his head there. They just push in to the center. This chest tab is going to come away from the shoulders. So much die cast in this chest, really does add heft to him, doesn't it? It's just going to pull away slightly, just wiggles away to give us enough room to play with. This lifts up because the butt skirts are going to also come untabbed. There we go. Which in turn allows these shoulders to drop backwards and drop backwards. And this panel here is going to lift, make sure that the nose piece comes out, which allows this to extend. This slides up on a sliding hinge. This here folds outwards. These are going to fold out like so, and out like so, allowing for these to come in like this. Oh. This is then going to push and connect into position and into position. Clicking this hinge here, like so, allows this to fully extend outwards. It's going to come down like so. Really gorgeous kind of nose cone section on here. Look at that. Fabulous. And from here the head rotates, slides down on that neck hinge. This is going to lift up, slide in, and then this closes off around that head area. And just flipping this over, we've got this little piece underneath which is going to tab in to lock this nose cone piece into place. Come down to the legs, they are going to open outwards. This section comes out, there's a small tab on the inside there that's going to flick upwards. Got the landing gear pieces which can push through and come out and around. The foot is going to fold upwards. There's a small tab underneath the foot which in turn folds downwards. It's going to come around. As we bring this in, the leg is going to drop into position, and that sinks into that void like so, allowing this section to close up. This section lifts up. This is going to open upwards, comes down, and that's going to push, tab and locate on the outer leg there. These can then come in, push and secure into position. If you look on the underside here, there's sliding hinges which allows this to slide backwards and forwards, and there's 2 retaining tabs on the underside, 1 and 2. Bring the chest flap down like so, and then this is going to slide along those sliders. These come down, this comes down, squaring off. Can you see that it's going to line up? That's going to line up. Come on, and then this should line up, he says, with those thighs. There we go, that's in. That's in. Come on, just square off that thigh panel, the shoulder panel, sorry, and square off those shoulder panels. There we go, that's starting to really kind of solidify. Coming down to the arms, these are going to want to be this way around. These untab from here, like so, and this untab from here. This is going to come up. If this bit hasn't already slid down, this is on a slider, and mine slides down kind of on its own. So this goes in to here, and that pushes in. The wing can extend. Come on, you come fully down. There we go. So that can go in there like so. This comes up, this flips, and this is going to tab in on the tip of that wing. It's starting to come together, isn't it? This needs to stay where it is. The bottom section rotates around. Let's go this way, so we can bring this in. This is going to come up, and this will push and secure in like so. And then we've got this section here which comes in around the fist. You see the fist? I've compressed those like so, and these wrists actually fold backwards and they arch, and this is going to drop down around the fist. And you can see there we've got this tab just in here. So as this slides in, and that should, he says, just slide in like so. This section here, oh come on, in you go, is going to come down, fill this void, and then this section comes across, and pushing these in, that's going to tab in like this. We've got landing gear that comes down from the front. And there we have it. Cyclonus. Truly gorgeous alt mode. I just forgot to slide these over those wings, but that looks absolutely sensational, doesn't it? Just to bring in the Hasbro version, which is obviously toy inspired, but yeah, this is a remarkable piece. I mean, props to Fans Toys, but the design transformation is really quite straightforward. I just need to make sure everything kind of tabs in where it's meant to. And then props to these bootleggers for making an amazing copy of an extremely awesome figure. Absolutely adore it. This is phenomenal. So glad I got 2 of them. Very much looking forward to Thomas arriving. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get the same sort of quality from Thomas that we've got from this, but it is absolutely sensational. A cracking piece, bargain for your buck. Yeah, like I said, props to Fans Toys for making a sterling design, and props to these bootleggers for making it crazy affordable. Thank you all very much for taking the time out of your busy lives to watch my content. Make sure you check out my official channel. The link is at the end of the video. And until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.